Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now. Jose Quintana gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, when I look at his pitching line, the thing I look at is his whip. He's just below league average, so he's not allowing a lot of traffic on the base paths, and he's keeping his team in the game. If he gets a big break early on, he may run away with it, hold on to the lead, and win this game.
These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game. Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fourth, catcher Ryan McCann.
1 down, 1 down.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a liner. But this is speared by the first baseman. Here's Cody Ashe. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. It's quite... Stepping into the box, Tyler Saladino. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
And here we go, guys.
Think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Colon is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Yohan Moncada, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up with 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him. Now in the box, Peter Borges. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Back at guaranteed rate. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Here's Melky Cabrera, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
53, Melky Cabrera.
Squared that one up just a little late.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The batter number 7, shortstop.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon is there. And the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Leading off the 4th for the White Sox.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Number 79.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we give you a look at the White Sox leaderboard, you can see his total there. Currently 2nd best on the ball club. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Brian McCann comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Escobar. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. In now, Cody Ashe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
25.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's ball 1. Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Eat it, eat it.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tyler Saladino.
And here's Tyler Saladino as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Ball 1.
1 down, 1 down.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Peter Borges standing in. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Striding in once again, Charlie Tilson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Charlie Tilson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. He just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Melky Cabrera 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Melky Cabrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Anderson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Tim Anderson.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Here's Cody Ashe. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Third baseman, Cody Ashe.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Moss has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen.
Designated hitter.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Now batting, second baseman, Yoan.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
All right, come on
A
now.
swing and a miss at the big curveball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. In order go the Whites,
Your attention,
Joakim Soria
Now
is on to
pitching for
pitch out of the
Kansas City,
bullpen in the bottom
number
half of the
48.
8th.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A 2-0 finish today. Number 41 wins his 3rd of the season. Jose Quintana is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Kelvin Herrera retires the side to hammer down the save, his 34th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 12 men on base.